I think it might be best if you check it out yourself.
Penya Sergeyevna. I see. Thank you, Linksy. Let's meet up here later tonight. I better get going.
Hmm.
I should go talk to Japard and Serval at the workshop.
You know what I mean.
Between expeditions, it's always a challenge to make time with Lynx. But why doesn't she want to talk to us?
Calm down. We've got him to help us. Hey, we were just talking about you.
How was it? With Lynx? So, that stranger was Pela.
What can I say? Sounds like a Lynxy expedition, all right. No way! As long as Lynxy can protect herself, I'll be supportive in all her ventures.
Serval is right. This time, this was Lynx's own choice. We won't be upset with her. But exploring the snow plains is still quite dangerous.
All right, calm down. She'll be able to look after herself. Thank you for being around for this. Japard was too anxious to sleep.
Sis, you're exaggerating.
As for how we'll communicate with Lynxy in the future, we'll have to have a good think about it. You really helped us a lot this time. Thank you so much.
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
Ah, you're here too. I went back, stored my supplies, and had a shower. It didn't take long. Then let's wait for Pela together. She's in the storage room. I think she's looking over the contents of that floppy disk. Let's give her some time. I don't know the exact details, but I'm guessing you don't know about Pela's mother, right? Penya Sergeyevna was Belobog's greatest outdoor explorer. Passed away 16 years ago. She doesn't usually talk about it. I asked her already, and she said it was fine. She seems like she really trusts you. Anyway, well, something else happened 16 years ago. Pela was born. Yes. They say that despite her pregnancy, Madame Pena insisted on staying at the Snowplains camp. She couldn't go to the front lines, but she was able to handle administrative duties. Then, finally, the day of Pela's birth arrived. Tragically, there were complications. Other serious incidents occurred that day. The exploration team ran into a blizzard and the camp lost contact with the outside world. No one knew what to do. The only good thing was that Pela was born healthy. The floppy disk... If the old research team members were telling the truth, it was something Madame Pena left behind. Madame Pena asked a colleague to take her terminal and floppy disk back to Belobog. She said they contained a treasure for Pela. She said that once Pela was older, she'd be able to understand the contents. But that colleague was attacked by fragmentum creatures on his way back to the city. During the attack, he dropped the floppy disk in confusion, only managing to bring back the terminal. Apart from Madame Pena, nobody knew what the floppy disk contained. But they say she left Pela many letters. From the moment she knew she was pregnant to the day of Pela's birth. Never missing a day. I'm fine. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come too? The workshop. I'll wait for you there. Serval, Japard. I'm back.
Lynx! You're finally back. What's with the red eyes? Did something happen?
Japard? Way to make it obvious. Welcome home, Lynxie. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Seems like a lot went down in the Snow Plains. Thanks again for your help. I think we need a little private time. See you soon.
I should give them some time together.
Breaking news! Read all about it!
Do you want to buy a book?
Careful now.
Welcome!
It's still early. Where to now?
Glad to see you here at the museum.
Welcome!
What brings you here?
to the museum! again. I've heard from Miss Eris that under your superb management, the museum is on the verge of regaining the thriving crowds of its heyday. If the momentum continues, and if the History Culture Hall can reopen on schedule, the museum's complete revival is surely just around the corner. So... you guessed it already. I'm afraid there's been another theft. Like the previous cases, a valuable item was stolen from our exhibit. This time in the History Culture Hall. The item in question has a connection to you. No. As you just pointed out, that kind of thing is easily... It'll be easier to explain once we're actually in the History Culture Hall. Why don't I take you there now? With an exhibit like this, all Belabagians will know your story. You can probably guess from the name that the History Culture Hall houses artifacts, replicas, and documents that are of great historical significance to Belobog. Every passing day, we Belabagians must continue to endure the city's harsh environment. The trials and experiences of our ancestors serve as a reminder that the path of survival belongs to every generation of our people. Every child in Belobog should visit this exhibit at least once. No, once isn't nearly enough. This is the item in question. This projector is a limited edition version, custom made for the museum. The only one of its kind in the whole of Belobog. It can produce images with a resolution up to... Oh, sorry. I'm doing my tour guide thing again. I'm sure someone as well-traveled as yourself has seen much fancier equipment than this. Oh, that's not the issue. The issue isn't the projector, but the microfilm that goes into it. It's the most crucial piece of this exhibit, and it was stolen. There were some very valuable images on that film, and we hadn't gotten around to making a backup. I must admit, the thieves chose a good target, and they were fast and efficient. Slide projection is a new addition to the museum. It was intended to be a surprise for visitors when the History Culture Hall reopened. If we don't recover the microfilm, the hall's opening will have to be postponed indefinitely. Some of the images stored on that film are related to you, Miss March 7th, and Master Don Hong. The curators of the museum wanted to take this opportunity to tell the story of the Astral Express's visit to Belobog. That's beside the point. Is that your phone? Was that a message from Lady Branya? This theft case has been dragging on for too long. She must have decided to intervene. If she can delegate more resources to the investigation, that should help it move forward faster. No point in waiting around here then. Let's go pay Lady Branya a visit.
welcome. If I'm not mistaken, the two of you just rushed over here from the History and Culture Museum? I appreciate your coming here on such short notice. I should have gotten involved earlier, but I was tied up with other responsibilities. My apologies for letting you take on the investigation without proper support.
Lady Branya, we never saw it like that.
There's no one else here, Pela. No need for such formality.
Okay, Miss Branya.
I heard that you helped recover a number of valuable items for the museum, and that you've been running the museum as a part-time manager? Do you have any insights into this serial theft case? Is that so? I see. In any case, this fiasco has been going on right under our noses for too long. Regardless of how cunning and talented the culprit may be, we must draw them out and demonstrate the resolve of the architects. I will issue an immediate directive to mobilize all on-duty Silverman guards in the city to conduct a door-to-door investigation. You're familiar with many of the locals in the administrative district, right? If possible, I'd like you to head to the city center and see if they have any clues to offer us.
Understood. We'll head there at once, Miss Branya. Guess you're stuck with me again for this assignment. Let's meet up at Fountain Plaza.
Let's go.
What about this?
Time for the make. Keep up with my tempo! You won't get away!
I told ya I could fight.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up!
This song's just for you.
Turn up the volume.
You won't get away.
Watch this.
Combat is a series of precise machinations, one at a time.
Let's go.
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
Let's make it quick.
You won't get away.
What about this?
You won't get away.
Time for the main event.
Keep up with my tempo.
I told ya I could.
Combat is a series. Time for a detailed overhaul.
Let's go.
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume. You won't get away.
What about this?
You won't get away. Let's rock.
Watch this.
Combat is a series of one at a time.
Let's make it quick.
You won't get away.
Time for the main event.
Keep up with my tempo.
I told ya I could fight.
Time for a detail. Come one, come all.
Let's go.
What about this?
Turn up the volume. You won't get away.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
You won't get away.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up with my tempo.
I told ya.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume. You won't get away.
I told ya I could fight. You're annoying!
Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time. Time for a detailed overhaul. Ha! 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 Keep up with my tempo! You won't get away!
I told ya! Watch this!
Come one, come all.
Let's go.
This song's just for— Turn up the volume! You won't get away!
Danheng, let's make this quick.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
The redemption.
I think something bit me.
Yours won't help you.
What about this?
You won't get away! I have something for you.
Step aside. I have...
I've lost my way.